Hey, good day. Welcome back to Milton Daily Homes, and we've got a list of 7 properties coming off the weekend, so a bit of a quiet weekend. The weather was actually pretty good. I don't even know if people were golfing. The thought crossed my mind, believe me. So anyhow, let's get right to it. The first one up is 371 Bronte, number 14. It's at 237.7. And so it looks good. I mean, there's 2 bathrooms on this one, only one full and then one powder room. Bit of a split level design. Looks like they've done some hardwood floors in there. So there's been some work done in this home here. I like how they painted the cabinets. There's a lot of ways to spruce these homes up with very little investment. And it looks like some of those are a little bit darker shots, but very nice. You know, there's lots of light that comes into these homes, and the complex, from my experience, always seems to impress me. So $261 is the maintenance fees. They include water and building insurance and some of the common elements. But overall, I really like this one. I think it's like basically for that area, it seems like it's right in the range where it should be. Now, big fan of this one on Heslop, and the outside isn't, you know, the most impressive thing, but what I love about it, it's on a 41 by 178 foot lot. That's a huge, like, builders now, Mattamy would probably charge you $100,000 for a lot like that. But I mean, you have a pool in the back here, you've got some good looking floors, some renovations, some French doors. Even that kitchen, if you had to put an IKEA kitchen in here, you're probably less than $10,000. And the price of this one is $349.9, so you are far less than $400. And yeah, it's a semi, I know, but you could really do a lot with this home. I think it's a great starter home. It's a huge area for the kids to play in the back. And you're getting the 3 full bathrooms as well. So I think there's so many good things about this home. For that price, I know it's going to attract attention. Archerway is at $449.9, and so it's a PAL model, about 1,900 square feet. It's the 4-bedroom version. So you don't have the laundry upstairs, or usually you don't in a 4-bedroom, and that usually gets moved out of the basement. Look inside, you've got a bit of a media niche. So there's the front door, stairs up to the 2nd floor, living, dining over here. Then you have the family room, and there's some moldings around, and yeah, kitchen. I mean, nice cabinets. Master with the double door entry. You lose a bit of space in the 4-bedroom in your master as well. Good looking basement there, and then they've done a bit of interlocking. An extra 5 feet in this backyard compared to most Mattamy homes makes a big difference. A couple homes in the neighborhood. Now, they had hardwood on the main floor, but you could do hardwood here for probably $5,000, and they were selling like up into the 450s in competition. This is a better street than some of those ones that have sold that are the same size. So I think these guys are in a good spot. Under 450 makes a big difference compared to being over 450. Okay, Wigglesworth is $495. Double car garage. I think this one's about 2,100 square feet, but don't quote me on that. Hardwood staircase. Nice high 9-foot ceilings, coffered ceiling, and good layout in here. I like the floors. I like the color of everything. The kitchen actually isn't too bad of a size. That makes it look a little smaller, I find. When we talk about replacing your hood fan as being a very good thing. Well staged, got a huge master shower there, and it looks like potentially you could have 4-car parking in the driveway, but it's hard to tell. Sometimes the photos and the angles, sometimes that could only be a 2-car parking. I like it. The bedrooms in this one are all fantastic size. $495 is very competitive. Okay, so we're starting to see some people in the winter season really start to kind of maybe lower their expectations a little bit, try and do even more to attract those buyers in. We got a great one here on Simon's Crossing. This is our listing. It's at $538, and so it's over 2,300 square feet. It's all brick. You've got double car garage, obviously. Very open concept. They've put about 5,000 in California shutters in this home, and you can see the kitchen here looks absolutely terrific. There's a center island. There's some pendant lights, and it's just a great looking model. They've raised the countertop in the ensuite, so the vanity is higher, a little bit easier on the back. Tall guy like me really appreciates that. And you can see there's 4 bedrooms plus a big loft area. So if you have kids want to play video games or anything, a home office, there's so many good uses for that. Then you've got a double two-tier deck in the back, and that's what you're overlooking. So just a great package all put together. A couple doors down is Yates, and then just across the street on Yates is there's a Catholic school that also has French immersion. There's Tiger Jeet, which is getting a great reputation in Milton. So really good things. I love the location. That area between Thompson and Ontario for me is one of my favorite neighborhoods in Milton. I think it's in a good spot where you're kind of close to the escarpment. You're a little closer to get to James Snow and Mississauga and Toronto and all that. So it's always been a good place where you could even walk to Dairy Queen, to Ned Devine's, to Symposium Cafe. There's lots of things within walking distance. The walk score on this one is, besides Main Street Village and the stuff at Main and Thompson, this is probably one of the best walking homes that you could find. Okay, so anyhow, Kennedy Circle is the next one, and it's a sundial home, which means you're getting about 20 feet deeper than most of the Mattamy ones. This is about 12 feet deeper than the previous one. $539 is the price. Good competitor, actually. January possession is what they're looking for. Door inserts here. It looks like the mismatched kitchen island and cabinets and some granite countertops. Nice stainless steel appliances. And it looks like there's pretty good windows in here too. It looks like it's bright inside. And you've got your family room. And then just where the photographer is right around here. So you've got your family plus a dining room. Okay, and you got 4 bedrooms upstairs. As far as I can tell, there's not really a loft upstairs. It was a text message, by the way, if you heard that little tweet. Mintos, the next one's at $589. And so what happened with this model? It's very interesting because this is a Cost Corp home, and it's a little bit over 2,400 square feet. And it's got some brick and some stone here. But there was one sale up in the 600s, and I looked at it and I thought, man, like, who did that? Because look, I mean, you saw just a couple, like the last 2 homes, 2,300 square feet, around the same. And so at 24, would you expect it to go in the 6s? Probably not. So these guys are taking some of that into consideration. But I think, you know, there's good options for people that want to pay less even than $589. It's beautiful inside. It's got a great floor plan. That's your turret. And you can see one of the bedrooms has almost a turret style in there too. And built-in appliances, and there's the room right there. Isn't that neat? That's a great looking room, and you know, Minto's a good street too. I think there's a lot of positive features about this location as well, in the Meadowbrook area, right by the hospital. So $589, I think it'll be challenging, mostly because of the competition out there, and that is the list for today. 7 properties, and feel free to go over to that side, sign up for the Milton buyer class. We're doing it this Saturday at 10 a.m. We go for about 2 hours. I say 2.5. We're usually done in time. And we've got a special guest, Colin Best, is coming. A great, actually, lucky for me, he likes the Milton Daily Homes, but he's just a great resource. Head of the planning, he does. I could go on for 5 minutes about Colin. He's a local appraiser. He's a regional counselor. I mean, everything, every little bit of Milton where you need a volunteer or anything like that, he's there. So he's got such a great base of knowledge, and so he's going to share some of the development, some of the things that are happening in the next 5-10 years in Milton and even beyond. There's been some good news this year about Target moving their main distribution center to Milton. It's going to create a whole bunch of jobs, and so we're just going to talk about some of that stuff. So anyhow, sign up over there and you'll have a great time. The class is free. All we ask is that you bring in a food bank donation, and that's your admission, and just have a good time. We'll leave you with a manual. We got some cookies. We got some good stuff. So anyways, enough about that. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.